the greatest.
Years. Eventually they got signed to a major label. Things were looking good. They had a pretty decent hit with the song Further Again. They toured non-stop. Then they got dropped. But I'm a firm believer that with every ending comes a new beginning. And that new beginning for Staggered Crossing is a very fine disc. Last summer, When We Were Famous.
Yeah, love the title. Last Summer, When We Were Famous. I'm assuming there's a little tongue-in-cheek happening there. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes and no. Because it was a joke, actually. Right? It's a little tongue-in-cheek, and only because when you read it, it sounds like we're doing it on purpose, right? But it wasn't preconceived.
Okay.
It was just us talking in the studio, and Dan said that, and we all started laughing. And Jay Bennett, who produced the record, said, "That's your title." So yeah, it's kind of a bit of both.
Last in the studio when you were mixing and recording the songs that would eventually end up here. I liked what I heard there.
Thank you.
Did now the thing with writing songs, how they evolve. I guess like a baby, you know, you need some time for it to get a personality, to grow into who it's going to be. Have you found the songs have changed much from, you know, the initial idea to the finished what we see here?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest one on the record that I could say changed the most would be Photograph, because we started with live drums, and then we moved into using a loop, and yeah, it took the biggest like.
You were signed with a major label before, and then whatever happened, and now you're doing it on your own again.
Yeah.
What's one of the good things that comes with, you know, doing this on your own?
Creative control, probably.
Yeah, it wasn't, I mean, it didn't, even though Warner was pretty cool and never really interfered, they were always sort of on the other side of the door. And also, there's no pie-in-the-sky numbers with an independent record. You know, the Warner record company isn't sort of informing us how money's being spent and where it's being spent. So it's felt pretty good to actually pull everything in a little closer, and not to control, but just to be aware of the different things that go on with making and releasing the original music.
Come on, kids, keep up with Mommy.
Kitchen Stuff Plus, Toronto's widest selection of brand name kitchen and houseware products for your home at the lowest prices anywhere. So it's safe to say, if you're shopping here, you'd better bring some help. 6 Toronto area locations to serve you. Kitchen Stuff Plus. You'll love how much you save.
Late again, Jason. Okay, why don't you pair up with me?
When you want the freshest breath.
What do you want most right now?
Dinner.
Dinner? Okay. How about you?
Denise Richards.
Dinner and Denise Richards, okay. Who's the most interesting person you've ever met?
Jay Bennett.
Yeah, definitely.
He had a Cheeto in his hair. I remember he was in the studio. He zoomed right into a Cheeto in his hair.
While we were there, we apparently broke a record at the studio for the amount of coffee consumed. Because he just, I couldn't believe it. I have 2. I start shaking and hating people, and he just all day liters. Yeah, he was totally.
Cheeto in his hair, really?
He did.
Classic moment.
Try that again. Go through your record collection, what would be the most embarrassing thing I would find in there?
JT has no shame.
No shame?
No.
That's a good thing.
I mean, who would it be?
The most embarrassing record you own?
The Immaculate Collection.
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
Madonna?
Yeah, I love it.
That's pretty embarrassing. My guilty pleasure is John Denver, Seasons of the Heart.
Okay.
Yeah, that's... But the version of Perhaps Love without Placido Domingo.
Okay.
I like the one that just John Denver
All right.
sings.
Okay, I'm just throwing this out here, but maybe a medley of John Denver and Madonna. You can work that into the set somewhere.
Well, it'll
What do you
never
think?
happen now.
No?
Well, now that he's dead.
I don't know which Madonna tune I'd do.
Like a Prayer. It's
Like
the only,
a Prayer
it's the only
is
one.
Sweet.
How about Like a Virgin?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Like a Prayer, I love that
Yeah.
one. I don't know what it is
Down,
about
she's
that
on her
tune.
knees, she's going to take you there.
That's
in
it.
the midnight.
George's Clothing provided by Caesar's Closet, 140 Hessler Road in Cambridge.